Welcome back to Crazy Bill's Garage. Crazy with a K. So that's why I'm not as crazy. But instead of me doing a whole bunch of jibber jabber and talking a whole bunch, let's get on with the show here. Now, what we have here today for random used oil filters, by the way, is a AC Delco. I can PF1127. And we have a K&N. That is a 1010. HP-1010. Kind of like your Honda Civic, Honda products, or different type of vehicle. But first, let us get into okay, that's just going to want to keep falling over. You go over there. So we'll get into the AC Delco. Now, everyone should know that, yes, I do like AC Delco. I do like Champ Labs. But I think y'all knew that, who watch me enough. And here is the inside of the filter here. Yes, pre-cut works so nice. And it does have this big beefy. Okay. That is pretty beefy looking base gasket. Wow. What do we got here? This doesn't feel that bad for being a plastic anti-drainback valve. Really, that's not too bad. I'm kind of shocked at that. Where's a rag? I need a rag. I don't have a rag. I gotta get a rag. So I found my rag. Let's pull this out and take a look. There's the cup. I got a little bit of sediment down there, a little bit of dirt. Not that bad though, I must say. It actually looks okay. Looks like oil wasn't that bad in here. And usually I would check that to see if it's leaking, but they all do. And there we go. We got a little bit more sediment on the bottom side here. And we have the E-core. And let us take a look here. A little slanty. Yes, it is. But you can pretty uniform pleats here. Oh, what is this? Oh, that happened live, folks. Wow. That happens. Glue doesn't stick. There's the other one. Look at that. Now, oil gets up underneath. Heat transfers. Look at this, though. You don't even need the metal ends on these things. These things are solid rock. Gotta love it. And, that is all glue. That's amazing. But, now she's going to roll away on me because she's perfectly round now. But we're gonna cut her open with the good old super knife. Chinese best knife. This is working fine. I got so many things on my table on the other end, just jiggling around. Terrible. There we go. Yeah, it's just glue. That's all it is, just glue. Kind of amazing. Let's get this side cut off. Not cutting so close this time. There we go. Thank you, super knife. And there we go. And yeah. Still pretty flexible glue, even though it snaps when it breaks. The E-core, what a delightful E-core that is. And, we got some dirt in here. Oh, I just saw it come up on my phone. Mr. Goody has a new video out. Very nice. Watch Mr. Goody. I like the guy. He's a nice guy. And look at that. Some metal flake in here. Oh yeah, also watch me. Got a little bit of crud here. We're gonna get this under the microscope and look at it better to see what these particles look like. Very nice. Let us get on to the can. Okay, it all came apart. There you go. Bottom of the can. Pretty clean, actually. very clean. But you can tell the oil was used. That's nice. It feels like a good bypass. Doesn't feel as silicone-y, but you know what? It feels great. Like, some of them are really soft and pliable. This one, I think, has just the right resistance to it. Yeah, pretty clean looking. I drained these very well. And yes, amazingly, I got 2 oil filters in last week, and that's what these ones are. We got the sloppy glues going here. Oh, we got louvers, right. I forgot about that. I'll get that off there. Never to be found again. And yeah, looks pretty good, except for all the sloppy glue. Not impressed with that. But let's give her a cut open. And let's see how well this one did. Oh, well, sure, nice. It's easier to cut them when they got the metal ends. Everything stays a little stiffer. And there we go. Thank you, Super Knife. As you can see, and let's see. All of these louvers seem to be punched out. So we got 1 or 2. We got a couple here that aren't punched out at all. Typical. Why can't they just use holes? Because that's not the right way to do it. And I do see sparkly metal or metallic particles. We're gonna there's some other dirt in here of some sort. More dirt. Not as bad as the AC Delco, but you know, it doesn't look that great. But again, now here's the other side, and it's clean. Clean as can be. Did its job keeping the filtration out of the engine after it was collected in the oil. Now we're going to look at these through the microscope. So there we are. We're going to look at some of the cellulose and I think glass filtration of the AC Delco. You can see that big glob up here of debris that was in the filter. Let me see if I can get a different picture of it. And there's another picture of it. You can see all of that. It certainly caught what it was supposed to catch in the oil. And that's good, really. We'll take a look at the backside of it. And there we are at the backside of it. And it looks pretty good, actually, doesn't it? It's very clean on the other side, making sure that no particles escaped through the oil filter, even though you can see a darker patch right here, and that is where it's all clumped up on the other side. I was able to find that spot. So you can see that, and yes, it does look like it is completely blocked off there. So that's when filters start using their bypass valves more, when all of that gets clogged up. Amazing. If somebody had to use this filter any longer in there, it probably would have been clogged right up and always bypassing. So here we go with the K&N, and yes, if you don't know, this uses high efficiency synthetic blend filtration media. At least that's what they say it does, that I just looked up. So yes, I go through so many filters, I can never remember what everyone says. So there we go, that is, and yes, we have a spot up here, and it's a little darker in spots. So this filter, even though it looks very good, did go through a life cycle, of course, in an engine. And here we are with the back side of the engine, of the oil filter. So as you can see, it's much cleaner on the other side of the filter, which means everything pretty well was stopped on the front side, which is very good. These filters are pretty well known to be pretty good filters. Even AC Delco, it's still known to be a pretty good filter. So there you go. We got them done. 2 only this week. That's all I could find. There is just not a lot of oil being changed at this time of the year by residents. That's sad. They really should get their oil changed. But maybe they all did it in the spring, and that's why I had such a huge lineup of used oil filters that the oil filter guys took away from me by accident because I wasn't there. I was on vacation. But Canon looks like it worked just fine. And also the AC Delco. I prefer AC Delco. It's a lot cheaper than the Canon. But what do you think? What do you prefer? What do you like? Thanks for watching. I hope you really enjoyed this.